Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and the SVG Europe Football Summit 2022. My name is Will Strauss. I'm one of the editors here at SVG Europe. I'll be your light and guide for the first part of today's conference. Before we get on with the programme and presentations today, it's my great pleasure to introduce to you our new European editorial director, who's going to say a few words. Please welcome to the stage George Bevir.
Thanks, Will. I just wanted to take this opportunity to say a quick hello and to introduce myself to those of you who I don't already know. I joined SVG Europe last week, so I think that means that I can just about claim to have made my debut at this amazing stadium. I hope to speak with many of you throughout the day, but briefly, for those of you I don't already know, I joined SVG from IBC, where I looked after the year-round website IBC 365. Prior to that, I worked for Broadcast Magazine, looking after the facilities and technology coverage, and launched Broadcast Tech Magazine there. At SVG, I'll be working across the organisation's physical and digital events, the website, the newsletters, the awards, and really working to build on SVG Europe's position as the leading provider of events and source of European sports production and broadcasting news, analysis and commentary as well. As a sports fan, it really is a privilege to be able to cover this industry, and I really am delighted as well to have joined such a knowledgeable and an experienced team. Over the past week, I've been speaking with sponsors and members of the SVG community and already here today as well. And the thing that's really struck me from those conversations is the position that SVG Europe has at the heart of the sports production community. Many of those I spoke with have highlighted SVG's comprehensive editorial coverage, the many initiatives which support people in the industry and people who are trying to get into the industry as well, and especially the events like this one as well, which really help to draw the sports production community together. This is the first football summit to be held in person for 2 years now, due to the impact of the pandemic. And while we're now hopefully emerging from that, there is, of course, the war in Ukraine, which poses a different threat, and our thoughts are with those affected by that. The disruption to their sporting events, of course, is minor compared to the turmoil that many of them are experiencing at the moment. But what we have seen is the role of sports in helping to unite the response of the international community. And today's Football Summit really is the perfect example of how SVG Europe is able, in its own way, to help gather the industry and provide a forum for debate, knowledge sharing, and in-person networking that I think we've all missed so much over the past couple of years. Today's programme is packed with a lineup of amazing and insightful speakers and really interesting sessions. So I'll hand back to Will now so that we can get on with the summit. Thank you.